All right guys, coming to you here from the Muscle and Strength Gym, we're going to discuss ground-based core training. Now the whole idea behind that is whenever you're squatting or deadlifting, you want to be able to brace and organize the spine in a neutral position and then be able to move around that position. A lot of times with traditional core work, sit-ups, leg raises, and things of that nature, you see that people will actually get movement within the spine, whether it's posteriorly tilting the pelvis or rotating through the actual spinal column. So I'm going to give you some simple progression schemes that you can utilize to understand how to brace effectively and how to use your breathing to correspond with that. So the first thing you're going to need is a wall. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. After that, we're going to go into a progression scheme using a kettlebell and then bands. But for the first one, what you're going to do is you're going to set up against a wall. And the most important thing you want to find is initially when we set up here, we're going to press with our hands into the wall and make sure that our low back is nice and flat against the floor. So you're going to find it's a little tough. You might start out a little arched and overextended. Press that low back flat into the floor, press into the wall, and then bring your feet up into a 90-90 position. Now this may be tough for some of you, so start here and just do a static hold in this position. Make sure you can keep that low back nice and flat. If you can, the next step is then to add some movement. So you're just simply going to tap the heel and bring it back up. You'll see I start to shake a little bit as I go through these progressions. It's not as easy as it looks. Now, here's where we start to incorporate breathing as well. As the leg comes down and the heel taps, you want to exhale throughout this position. And then bring it back up. What that's going to do is, as you're exhaling, you'll notice that the abs will turn on more, the rib cage will come down, and it's going to make that exercise much more difficult. So one more time, exhale as the leg comes down, and tap the heel. Bring it back up. If that's fairly easy, here's your next progression. You simply straighten the leg all the way out as you exhale. And then bring it back up. One more time. Straighten and exhale. And the whole time we want to make sure we're actively pushed into the wall, low back stays flat. Your final progression is simply make the legs longer. So we make the lever longer here, let one leg down and exhale. One more time, push into the wall, find that low back, and exhale. And bring it back up. That's a simple progression scheme you can use with just the wall to understand how to brace effectively and move within that neutral spine position. Hope that's helpful.